All right, I'll call 26 FO 332 Dane County versus Jeffrey Jefferson. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lassers for the county. Mr. Jefferson appears in person, in custody, without counsel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jefferson. You're here because you've been charged with a disorderly conduct. It's a county ordinance violation. It's not a criminal charge or anything like that. The penalty on this is a forfeiture of money rather than any jail time or anything like that. I'm going to ask you what your plea is to this ordinance. But before I do that, I'm going to ask the prosecutor the attorney for the county, whether he wants to make any offer to you to resolve the matter. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. We'd offer to resolve this matter today for a plea of no contest or guilty for court costs only.
So, Mr. Jefferson, what that means is if you enter a guilty or no contest plea, you'll be required to pay court costs of $114.50. I can give you 60 days in which to pay that. You also have the right to enter a not guilty plea if that's what you'd like to do. Either way, I'm not sure if you're being held on anything else, but this county disorderly conduct won't keep you in jail. So I'll ask you now, what is your plea to this county disorderly conduct? Absolutely. All right, I'll accept a no contest plea and find you guilty. I'll order that you pay court costs of $114.50, and I'll give you 60 days in which to pay that.
Got it.
All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Next up is TRAYVON Singleton, hearing by Zoom.
All right, I'll call 26 CF 428 State of Wisconsin versus TRAYVON Singleton. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lassers for the state.
TRAYVON Singleton appears by Zoom by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Rose from the Public Defender's Office. Mr. Singleton, can you hear me all right? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear us?
Give him a thumbs up.
I'm hearing.
And did you receive a copy of the complaint?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. We waived the formal reading of the complaint. It looks like the address is correct.
All right, I reviewed the criminal complaint. I find that it states probable cause. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would ask for signature bond with the only condition of no contact with a Christopher last initial B.
Any objection?
No objection.
I was hiding.
All right, order a signature bond in this matter. Mr. Singleton, I will order that you have no contact with Christopher B while this matter is pending. Preliminary hearing time limits?
Yeah. Yes, keep them. Yes, apologies.
All right, we'll schedule the matter for a timely preliminary hearing. Good luck, Mr. Singleton. We're good on that matter.
Your Honor, just if I may ask, did Your Honor, was it a CM number Your Honor has for this?
625. It was originally filed with a CM case number. It was refiled.
Okay.
The case number 26 CF 428. Some of the documents might show CM.
Okay.
That's correct.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
Next up is Jovan Carol Brooks, hearing by Zoom. I believe it's at the phone number. It's currently muted. It's *6 on mute.
Mr. Brooks, if you're on the phone or if someone's on the phone for Mr. Brooks and you can hear me, if you're able to unmute by pressing *6, we'll address that matter.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
I can hear you. Is this Jovan Brooks?
Yeah. This is Deputy Schaefer, standing next to Mr. Carroll Brooks.
Okay, is he able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll call 26 FO 331, which is Dane County versus Jovan Carol Brooks, and 25 CM 2861, which is the state of Wisconsin versus JOVAN Carroll Brooks. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state and the county and Dane County.
JOVAN Carroll Brooks appears by Zoom by counsel attorney Erica Becker Rose from the Public Defender's Office. Mr. Carroll Brooks, did you receive a copy of the complaint?
Yeah.
Okay. And we
Just so
waive
you
the
know,
formal-
counsel, the CM matter is set for a bail bond hearing. It looks like there was already an initial appearance back in December. So it looks like there was in the CM case, there was a warrant issued on February 10th of this year. After Mr. Brooks did not appear at a hearing. There was a bench warrant issued. That's what we're here on that. And then there's the FO matter. So I'm not sure if you have an explanation for the missed court appearance or.
I have not been able to speak with Mr. Carroll Brooks. I would be happy to have a Zoom conference with him in a separate room to discuss that.
Maybe I can ask. Mr. Brooks, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. And honestly, with my health issues right now, I really dismissed. I just didn't know I had another court date following up. I mean that. And I'll make the court date, whatever, coming up. Because I got health issues right now, and I really am dealing with health issues that are bad. And that's not an excuse, man. I'll make it a point to have it immediately so I won't miss it. Because right now, money's an issue. And I'm not lying to you about that. I won't miss any more court.
All right, Mr. Brooks, I heard what you said. I heard that you said you didn't know you had court and you had some health issues, and I heard your apology for having missed. What's the state's position on bond?
Given the nature of the charges in the CM case, the state is asking for the signature bond again with the same non-monetary conditions.
I presume no objection.
No objection.
Mr. Brooks, I'll order you released on a signature bond again with the same conditions as last time. The conditions indicate that you shall not have any contact, direct or indirect, with Brenda Lee O, and that you should not be at any Walgreens location.
Okay.
As far as
The forfeiture, centering and actual complete and having a track along.
that makes sense. This will do. Mr. Brooks, I'll enter a not guilty plea on this other matter, which is a non-criminal county possession of drug paraphernalia, and it will be set along with your the other dates. Make sure you come to court next time, sir. Good luck. We're adjourned on that matter.
All right, next up is Eva Shotwell.
I'll call 26 CM 384, State of Wisconsin versus, is it Eva or Ava?
Eva.
Eva Shotwell. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Eva Shotwell appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker Rose from the Public Defender's Office. She has received a copy of the complaint and we do waive its formal reading. We quick double check is. Yes. The address on file is correct.
I've reviewed the criminal complaint. I find that it states probable cause, and I'll enter not guilty pleas on Ms. Shotwell's behalf. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. May I just have one moment?
Sure.
This case was originally set for an out of custody initial appearance this morning. The bailiff advised me that Ms. Shotwell was in custody. She's serving a sentence right now through September 17th.
Yes, Your Honor. The state is asking for a signature bond with no specific non-monetary conditions.
No objection.
There would be no objection.
I'll order a release on this matter and a signature bond. It sounds like you're going to remain in custody on something else, but at least this matter will hold you in. All right, good luck, ma'am. We're adjourned on that case.
Thank you.
All right this way. Next up is David Wood. What? This is probably what Jack West is, no West, right? Yeah. Oh.
Call 26 CM 423 State of Wisconsin versus David Wood. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
And David Wood appears in person by counsel, attorney Erica Becker-Rose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we waive a formal reading. The address on file looks like it is correct, and he is not eligible for public defender services.
That address, should that be Rutland done with an R?
Rutland, correct, sir, with an R, there's actually a town line in there too, Rutland.
What's spelled Tutland done with it, way too many T's. So we'll get that.
And then it's not Tutland, it's Rutland.
Got it. All right, Mr. Wood, I believe one of the bailiffs might have just handed you a piece of paper that contains instructions regarding how to apply for a lawyer from the Public Defender's Office. It sounds like you don't qualify for a lawyer from the Public Defender's Office. Your options are to retain counsel or take the documentation from the Public Defender's Office showing that you're not eligible to the courthouse and apply for a lawyer at county expense.
Oh.
I've reviewed a copy of this criminal complaint. I find that it states probable cause and I'll enter not guilty pleas on your behalf to the 3 counts.
Okay.
What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would ask for a signature bond, specific conditions of no contact with Goldie, Goldy, last initial W, a ban from the 4200 block of Rutland, Dunn, and then a condition of no consumption or possession of alcohol.
On behalf of Mr. Wood,
Pardon me?
I'm just asking the attorney whether she wants to make any argument on your behalf.
So we would agree with the signature bond. I just want to bring up that he has no real prior criminal history. And he does take care of his disabled daughter and he is employed. It is recommended, the public safety assessment does recommend a signature bond. And I'm just seeing to see if he has another address that he could go to as well. Okay, we will discuss that at another location for him.
Okay, so there's no objection to the non-monetary conditions requested?
No objection.
Okay, I'll order a signature bond. Mr. Wood, I'll order that while this matter is pending, that you have no contact with Goldie W. And that you be banned from the 4200 block of
Rutland, Dunn.
thank you, let me say it out loud. The to Rutland Dunn Town Line Road.
Correct.
And that you not possess or consume any alcohol while this matter is pending.
Okay, if I need to get things from my house, I should call the sheriff's department.
Yes, all right, we're adjourned on this matter. Good luck,
Sorry,
sir.
right this way, sir. Thank you. Next up is Joshua Schaaf, appearing by Zoom.
Down here, Mr. Chef. You want it up? Here, you can have it down here.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can stand up if you want.
No. I want to make sure that you can hear this just fine, so I'll leave that right there.
Mr. Schaaf, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll call 26 CF 424 State of Wisconsin versus Joshua Schaaf. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Joshua Schaaf appears by Zoom by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Rose from the Public Defender's Office. Mr. Schaaf, can you hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, did you receive a copy of the complaint?
Yes.
Okay, we do waive a formal reading, and he does qualify for public defender services.
All right, I reviewed a copy of the complaint. I find that it states probable cause. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. And noting that there appears to be a DOC hold, and given the nature of the allegations here, the state is asking for a signature bond with conditions of no controlled substances or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription.
Any objection?
No objection to the signature.
Order a signature bond. Mr. Schaaf will order that you not possess or consume any controlled substances without a valid prescription while this case is pending.
Okay.
Preliminary hearing time limits.
We would not waive those.
Schedule the matter for a timely preliminary hearing. Good luck, Mr. Schaaf. We're adjourned on that matter.
All right, thank you.
Next up is MAURION DUNAHEE for forfeiture.
Call 26 FO 326 Dane County versus MAURION DUNAHEE. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the county. The defendant appears in person, in custody, without counsel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dunahee. You have been charged with a county obstructing or resisting an officer. It's a non-criminal ordinance violation.
Right.
So it's not a crime. It doesn't carry any potential jail sentence or anything like that, but it can result in the forfeiture of money. I'll ask you what your plea is to this ordinance violation, but before I do that, I'll ask the county whether they want to make you any offer to resolve it.
Yes, Your Honor. Upon a plea of guilty or no contest, the state would recommend court costs only.
So, Mr. Dunahee, what that means is that if you enter a guilty or no contest plea, I'll order that you pay $114.50 in court costs. I'll give you 60 days in which to pay that. You also have the right to enter a not guilty plea if that's what you want to do. Either way, this ordinance violation is not going to hold you in jail. I'm not sure if you're being held on something else, but this won't keep you here any longer. What is your plea to this county obstructing or resisting?
Good.
Did you say guilty?
Yeah.
I'll find you guilty in order that you pay $114.50 in court costs. I'll give you 60 days in which to pay that.
Okay.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Next up is CHAVIS Webster. Webster.
How do I pronounce his first name? Chavis. I'll call 26 CF 425 State of Wisconsin versus Chavis Webster. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Chavis Webster appears in person by counsel, attorney Erica Becker-Brose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we do waive its formal reading. Let me quick double check. Is this? It looks like the address on file is correct and he does qualify for public defender services.
All right, I've reviewed a copy of the criminal complaint. I find that it states probable cause. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would ask for $2,500 cash bond. We would also, I believe those are the non-monetary conditions of no driving and no dangerous weapons and no contact with ANP. The reason for the cash bond request, just given what's alleged here, I think it's accurate that there are concerns about future appearance in court, just based upon the alleged behavior here, as laid out in the criminal complaint and the overall fleeing. Additionally, while none of these charges are Act 3, I think they're fairly significant charges as alleged. There's also allegations of repeater enhancement for all 3 counts, which theoretically could increase somebody's potential maximum if they receive a prison sentence. I don't know how this case will resolve, but I think under a failure to appear analysis, $2,500 cash bond, absent some compelling information from the defense as to why it should be lower with those stated non-monetary conditions is appropriate.
On behalf of Mr. Webster.
Yes, so we do just want to note that he is currently looking for work. He qualifies for public defender services. So a high cash bond is just something that is, it doesn't need to be particularly high to ensure his reappearance here. Yes, they are significant charges, but it looks like he has had no real failures to appear in other cases as well. And for those reasons, we would still want a signature bond.
And Your Honor, I might have neglected, is there a DOC hold?
I was wondering the same thing.
There is.
All right. So what, Mr. Webster, it sounds like maybe no matter what I do here, you're gonna remain in the jail because of the hold. At this point, I'll order a $1,000 cash bail. I'll order that you not operate any motor vehicle while this case is pending, and that you not possess any dangerous weapon, and that you have no contact with ANP, who is the person named in the criminal complaint. Preliminary hearing time limits.
We would stick with them.
I will schedule the matter for a timely preliminary hearing. We're adjourned on that matter. Good luck, sir.
Next up is Jeffrey Miller. Miller. No. No way.
Call 26 CF 431, State of Wisconsin versus Jeffrey Miller. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Jeffrey Miller appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Brose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we waive its formal reading. I don't have an address for him, so let me quick check. Okay, we do have an address which we can give you in just a moment. And I don't have information about his eligibility for public defender representation.
Okay. Mr. Miller, the bailiff is going to hand you a document that contains instructions on how to apply for a lawyer from the public defender's office. It sounds like you haven't been evaluated yet, but you're charged with a crime, so you have a right to be represented by an attorney. You should make sure you apply for it at the public defender's office or retain counsel on your own. All right. Can you give the address now?
Yeah. 25 Pleasant Lane, Freeport, Illinois.
Do you know the zip code there?
No.
No,
Is there an apartment number?
it's a mobile home trailer.
Would there be a lot number then, or is 25 the lot number?
Yes, 25.
Looks like the zip code is 61032.
If I've reviewed the criminal complaint, I find that it states probable cause. I'll enter not guilty pleas on Mr. Miller's behalf to counts 3 and 4. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor, may I just have one moment? Yes, Your Honor, the state would ask for $1,000 cash bond, condition of no contact with Officer Molberg, MOLBURG, or Sergeant Wetter, WETTER, unless in the course of their official duties. No contact with Nicholas W., a ban from the 300 block of Shenandoah Way, SHENANDOAH Way. The reason for this cash bond request is, I believe, count 1 as alleged is an Act 3 offense. I also believe there's no felony bail jumping allegation in this case, but it does appear that there's a pending case in Greene County. I'll get that information for Your Honor. It is, unless I'm mistaken, it's a Greene County case. It's 25 CF 102. In that case, it's alleged that Mr. Miller committed the offenses of false imprisonment, battery or threat to an officer or law enforcement, an officer of the court or a law enforcement officer. I think it's also alleged that he disarmed a peace officer and then allegedly caused bodily harm or threat to a healthcare worker. And those allegations all stem from an incident that alleged to occur on June 23rd, 2025. I'm not sure how Mr. Miller's court appearance history has been in that case. I'd have to go into that case on CCAP, which I haven't done yet. I can do so while defense counsel's speaking, but it does appear that there is already a felony bond in another county, and it's an Act 3 case. This is a new county Act 3 case. Again, there is no felony bail jumping charged, but I think under an Act 3 analysis, and I think also under a future appearance analysis, I'm not faulting Mr. Miller for residing in the state of Illinois, but it does appear that coupled with the allegations of 2 felony cases in 2 different counties, there are concerns that Mr. Miller might not appear unless there's significant cash bond to ensure his future appearance.
Assuming this is the same person here in the Greene County case, it does not appear there are any missed court appearances just for information. You can look at it while counsel speaks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, we would be asking for a signature bond here. As noted, there are no failures to appear. It looks like there's a recommendation for a signature bond. It appears that he has no issues with transportation at this point because he has had no other failures to appear. And I think that in this case, although we do need to consider all of the other standards, there's no indication that there would be further criminal activity or that he would not be able to appear. And can I get that case number again from counsel?
And this is an individual who I think has the same date of birth. I know it's a common name, but that's why I believe this is the case. It is Greene County case 25 CF 102. And just for future, if this is Mr. Miller, the address on file. A notice of hearing returned as not deliverable, unable to forward.
I noted it's the same address in the Greene County case currently as what's listed on the face of the complaint that the DA's office filed.
I'm sorry, that the address is the same? Is that
Yes,
okay? Gotcha.
Report about 3rd Street in Brown County, Wisconsin. The same as what's on this complaint.
All right, on behalf of Mr. Miller.
Is it all right if I just take one moment while I can look through the CCAP here?
Sure. I will note that there is a condition of bond in the Greene County case that says that Mr. Miller is not to leave the state of Wisconsin or Greene County without permission from the court.
Okay. Can you repeat the cash bond offer?
I believe it, we're asking for $1,000 cash bond with the non-monetary conditions.
Yes. At this point, I think we would ask for $150 cash bond, if not signature bond, just taking into account all of the other case history and again, the release recommendation for a signature bond.
All right, well. Doesn't sound like Mr. Miller has substantial ties to Dane County. And if what's contained in the complaint is to be believed, he has violated the conditions of his bond in Greene County in more than one way, but he also at the same time has not missed any court appearances in Greene County. It appears that he was released on a signature bond. He has attended all of the court appearances, and there have been a few since then. There's a PSA on file recommending a signature bond. And so Mr. Miller, I'm going to order your release on a signature bond in this case. I'll trust you're coming back to court, just like you've been doing in Greene County. Sounds like you're gonna need permission from the court in Greene County to make your court appearances here in Dane County. I will order the non-monetary conditions requested here, which is that you not have any contact with Officer Mulberg or Sergeant Wetter except in their official duties, and that you have no contact with Nicholas W. or the 300 block. Is it 300 block or 3000 block, Council?
I'll verify, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have 300 block. I can check the complaint if there's a.
I'm doing the same. I'm sure that you're right. That's what I wrote. Yeah. I'll order that you be banned from the 300 block of Shenandoah Way in Mount Horeb. And was that the last of the non-monetary conditions requested?
I believe so, yes.
Time limits for preliminary hearing.
We do not waive.
We'll schedule the matter for a timely preliminary hearing. Good luck, sir.
Right this way, sir. Next up is ARKESHIA Johnson, appearing by Zoom for a forfeiture.
Ms. Johnson, let me get this all set up for you. See now. Hey, you can. You wanna look through
Mr.
here? Or you wanna look up? Let's go with that.
Ms. Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Johnson, you have been charged with a county disorderly conduct. It's a non-criminal ordinance violation. It can result in a forfeiture of money. It can't result in any jail time or anything like that. I'm going to ask you what your plea is to this this violation here in a moment. Before I do that, I'll ask the attorney for the county whether the county wishes to make any offer to you to resolve the matter today. Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We would offer to resolve this for plea of guilty or no contest for court costs only.
Ms. Johnson, I'm not sure if you heard that, but the lawyer for the county who's here indicates that if you enter a guilty or no contest plea to this disorderly conduct, they'll ask that you be required to pay court costs. Those are $114.50. I can give you 60 days in which to pay that. I'll ask you what your plea is. You should know you can plead guilty, no contest, or not guilty. It doesn't matter what your plea is, but this ordinance violation won't hold you in jail. So I'll ask you, how do you wish to plead to the disorderly conduct?
No contest.
I'll accept your no contest plea, find you guilty. I'll order that you pay $114.50 in court costs, and I'll give you 60 days in which to pay that. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next up is MELORD L ACKLIN.
Tell me how to pronounce your first name.
Yes.
Your first name, how do I pronounce it?
MELORD.
MELORD. All right, I'll call 26 CF 423, State of Wisconsin versus MELORD ACKLIN. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
MELORD ACKLIN appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Rose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we waive its formal reading. It looks like he is eligible for public defender services.
What about the address?
The address that we have currently is the Dane County Jail.
1459 East Main Street.
4259.
1459 East Main Street.
1459 East Main Street is your apartment number,
Yes, 209.
and the zip code?
53703.
It looks like the probation hold has been dropped.
I've reviewed the complaint. I find that it states probable cause under not guilty pleas to Mr. Acklin's behalf to counts 2 and 3. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. We'd ask for $1,000 cash bond, no contact, or ban from any Raising Cane's location, no controlled substances or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription. So I'll ask you, how do you wish to plead to this?
I'll accept your no contest plea, find you guilty, no contest, or not guilty. It doesn't matter what your plea is, but this ordinance violation won't hold you in jail.
So there is a history in this court from February 2022 through June of 2023 in a Columbia County case, and a similar time period between March of 2022 and April of 2023 in a Dane County case where the defendant was out on warrant, I understand, in both those counties. I will note that the charges here are, I guess, fairly minimal, and only one of them is alleged to be somewhat violent, and that's the Class B misdemeanor. Also, it appears the defendant is on probation and that the DOC hold was lifted. So in the alternative, we would just defer to the court an appropriate bond amount, if any.
Thank you. On behalf of Mr. Acklin.
We would ask for a signature bond. As noted, these are nonviolent crimes, and he does have really strong ties to the community. He's lived in Dane County for 30 years. He does have a 16-year-old child, and he is currently in the process of getting a job. He has interviews with child support, and they're helping him get a job. So he has strong ties. There's every reason to believe that he'll be able to show up in court, and that he will be able to make all of his dates. So for those reasons, we would ask for a signature bond.
All right, as far as the non-monetary conditions go, Mr. Acklin, I'll order that you are banned from any Raising Cane's locations. I'll order that you not possess or consume any controlled substances, and that you not possess any drug paraphernalia. I think there's some reason to believe that you're going to have a hard time appearing in court given those failures to appear, but they're fairly dated at this point. You're on probation in the community. There's someone supervising you there. And there's a PSA on file here which recommends a signature bond. I'll order a signature bond in this matter. I'll expect that you return to court though as required. Preliminary hearing time limits.
We would waive them.
I'll find that Mr. Acklin has waived his the time limits for the preliminary hearing. We'll schedule the matter for a status. Good luck, sir.
Right this way. Next up is Jamal Nelson. Also, yes, please stay on the other ones.
Well, 26 CM 422, State of Wisconsin versus Jamal Nelson. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lassers for the state.
Jamal Nelson appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Brose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we waive its formal reading. I'm going to quick get an address. 3605 Templand Drive, apartment A. Zip code 53704.
I'm sorry, I just am not hearing that street name. Could you spell it for me?
AIPLING Drive.
And he does qualify for public defender services.
I've reviewed the complaint, find that it states probable cause. I'll enter not guilty plea, a not guilty plea on Mr. Nelson's behalf. What's the state's position on bond?
The state is asking for a signature bond with the only condition of no controlled substances or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription.
Any objection?
No objections.
All right, Mr. Nelson, I'll order you released on a signature bond. You're not to possess any controlled substances while this case is pending without a valid prescription, and not to possess any drug paraphernalia. Good luck, sir.
Right this way. Next up is DIALLO WOODARD.
These, right? Are there 3 initial appearances in the bail hearings? Okay. Oh, there's a 4th one. Okay. Oh, I see it.
So is it initial appearances on the 26 CF ones or all 4?
So there's 4 initial appearances. I'll call it. And I'll call it State of Wisconsin versus, I'm sorry, the case numbers are 25 CF 1321, 25 CF 1902, 26 CF 00187 and let me start over. I'm not sure that I was calling the right one. 25 CF 1321, 25 CF 1902, 26 CF 187, 26 CF 426, and 26 CF 430. Those are state of Wisconsin versus DIALLO Woodard. 25 CF 1321 is set for a bail hearing after Mr. Woodard missed a court appearance back in September of 2025. The remainder are set for initial appearances. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lassers for the state.
DIALLO Woodard appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Rose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint and we waive its formal reading. The 1819 address on file is correct, and he does not want public defender services.
All right.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Okay, in that case, we are not aware of his eligibility at this time.
Mr. Woodard, the bailiff has handed you a document which contains instructions regarding applying for public defender services. All right. As far as the complaint, 25 CF 1902, 26 CF 187, 26 CF 426, and 26 CF 430, I've reviewed those complaints. I find that all four state probable cause. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. In 25 CF 1902, the state is asking for $250. Oh, I apologize, Your Honor, 1 second.
Maybe while you're looking through your notes, counsel, can you tell us if you have any information to provide about the missed court appearance?
I haven't had a chance to speak with him, so I just need 1 moment.
Sure.
It looks like he had not received the mail, so he wasn't aware of the court date.
Okay, counsel, just so you know, it looks like Mr. Woodard attempted to call a few times and resolve the warrant and let me just check to see which case that was. I'm sorry, I may have been mistaken with a different hearing earlier this morning. I thought I had seen on CCAF that there were attempts to call and resolve it, but that must have been on a different case this morning. All right, counsel, any recommendation on bond?
Yes, Your Honor, and thank you for that moment. I'm actually, I think, simplifying the state's bond recommendation. I noticed that there appears to be a DOC hold. I think that's accurate.
There is a current DOC hold. Mr. Woodard is also serving a sentence that's up on March.
Sure.
Thank you, Your Honor. In light of the DOC hold, the state in all four of the cases that are here for an IA, today, the state is asking for a signature bond in all four. The state would not normally do that, but there is a DOC hold. And presumably, even if that hold is lifted, Mr. Woodard will be on probation and supervised. And so, and as for non-monetary conditions, in 25 CF 1902 and 26 CF 187, both of those cases involve an allegation of theft from farm and fleet. So in each of those two cases, we'd ask for the non-monetary conditions of ban from all farm and fleet locations. And then the only other non-monetary condition would specifically be 26 CF 430, which would be no controlled substances or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription. And then there are no specific non-monetary condition requests in 26 CF 426. And then lastly, in the bail hearing for 25, is Your Honor is hearing 25 CM 1239, is that correct?
25 CF 1321.
Okay.
Just so you know, there were a number of documents returned. Including the judgment for the bail bond forfeiture.
In that case, again, because of the DOC hold that I understand is in effect, the state would ask for reimposition of the signature bond, again, a ban from farm and fleet, and I think also any other non-monetary conditions already originally ordered.
Any objection?
There's no objection to the signature bond and non-monetary conditions.
All right, I'll order signature bonds on these cases. I'll order the non-monetary conditions as requested by the state. Mr. Woodard, you're going to get your next court appearances when you leave here. So you don't have to worry about the mail. Make sure you hold on to that document and take note of the dates, all right? All right, good luck. Oh, is there? Oh, there, hold on, Mr. Woodard, come back, sorry. We're talking about retail thefts. Time limits for the preliminary hearings and all.
We do not waive those.
Right, we'll schedule them for timely prelims. Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Next up is Kevin Rose for a bail bond hearing.
And may I just have a moment?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Rose.
Are you ready, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
I'll call 25 CM 1845, State of Wisconsin versus Kevin Rose. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Kevin Rose appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Brose from the Public Defender's Office. Have you received?
Counsel.
He did receive a copy of his complaint. We do waive a formal reading.
Just so you know, we are on for a bail bond hearing. It looks like there was already an initial appearance on this matter back in August of last year.
My apologies.
We're here for a bail bond hearing after Mr. Rose missed a court appearance back in October of October 1st of 2025. There had been previously $200 cash bond posted. Counsel, do you have any information you can provide about the missed court appearance?
It looks like he didn't get the information. He wasn't aware of the date.
Counsel, what's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would ask for $500 cash bond with the previous non-monetary conditions of no contact with Tracy, that's TRACY, last initial, and a ban from the Capitol Square area. The reason for the cash bond request at that amount has to do with the failure to appear in October, the $200 cash bond that I understand was already posted, and the state does not object to that being applied to, did Your Honor say that was forfeited already? It was not. Given that it was not forfeited, the state has no objection to that being applied to the $500, so an additional $300 would be needed to post. I believe there were also, in a recent case, a 2023 case, there were bench warrants issued August 22nd of 2023, and I'll verify the Dane County case number, that were not served return on warrant until May of 2024. And also there was maybe a case in Dane County, June of 2024, not served return on warrant until the following month, July 9th of 2024. And then lastly, a period of failure to appear in September of 2024 until March of 2025. So it does appear this is somewhat of a pattern, just a failure to appear. Just under that analysis and that analysis alone, we would ask for the $500 as requested. It does seem that Mr. Rose needs some amount of cash bond to ensure his future appearance. The case involving those failures to appear, or the periods I mentioned, I believe is 23 CM 211, a Dane County case. That's consistent with what I have, and the failures to appear that I mentioned.
And I'm sorry, can we confirm the address? I have one on West Lakeside Street, but I see another address on it. Is it correct?
It looks like the Lakeside address is correct.
And on behalf of Mr. Rose.
Yes, we would ask for a signature bond. As we noted, he was not aware of his court date last time, and he would, knowing his court date, he would appear here. Again, he does qualify for public defender services, so a high cash bond is not necessarily something that will, it doesn't need to be particularly high to ensure that he would appear. In this case, the non-monetary conditions we're comfortable with, but we would ask for a signature bond based on his own financial situation, and we do have a correct address on file now, and he is aware of, he would become aware of the court dates. So for those reasons, we would ask for a signature bond.
All right. Well, I agree with the state here that Mr. Rose has a pattern of failing to appear in court. I wouldn't, not only is there the missed court appearance, the most recent missed court appearance rather back in October of 2025, but there's also a PSA that was initially filed in August of 2025 recommending a moderate amount of cash bond, and noting 2 or more failures to appear in the past 2 years. I think that that counsel indicated what those were. I think given the pattern here of not appearing in court and the fact that he had previously posted $200 cash and did not appear, I think the $500 requested by the state is reasonable over a $500 cash bond with the same non-monetary conditions as were previously ordered. All right. Good luck, sir. We're adjourned on that matter.
Mr. Rose, bring this way. You need anything or do you got it? Okay, but next up is Herman Jenkins. I know that there's stacks out there. Watch that little mat. Yeah. Thanks. Back there. Yes, please. Jenkins.
I'll call 26 CF 429 State of Wisconsin versus Herman Jenkins. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the state.
Herman Jenkins appears in person by counsel attorney Erica Becker-Brose from the Public Defender's Office. He has received a copy of the complaint. We waive its formal reading. This is okay. The address on file is correct, except that Carson should be spelled with a K.
That's how it was to be spelled in the computer. I'll just double check.
Okay. And he does qualify for public defender services.
I've reviewed the complaint, find that it states probable cause. What's the state's position on bond?
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe there is a DOC hold.
There is still a DOC.
The state is asking for a signature bond with the only condition of no controlled substances or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription.
Any objection?
To signature bond, no. No objections.
All right, I'll order signature bond. Mr. Jenkins, I'll order that you not use or possess any controlled substances while this matter is pending and not possess any drug paraphernalia. Time limits for preliminary hearing.
We would waive those.
All right, I'll find Mr. Jenkins has waived the time limits and we'll schedule the matter for status. Luxor.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Next up is James Letcher for a forfeiture.
Oh, that's it. I knew I read something, so. I'll call 26 FO 336 Dane County versus James Letcher Senior. Appearances, please.
ADA Carl Lazarus for the county. Mr. Letcher appears in person in custody without counsel.
Mr. Letcher is, it looks like you're looking at the complaint there. It contains a single county obstructing / resisting an officer. It's a non-criminal ordinance violation. It carries a maximum penalty of a forfeiture of money, but no jail or anything like that.
Okay.
I'll ask you what your plea is to that count, but before I do that, I'll ask the county whether they want to make you an offer to resolve the matter. Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. The county would offer to resolve this case for a plea of guilty or no contest for court costs only.
So, Mr. Letcher, what that means is that if you want to plead either guilty or no contest, the county will offer and I'll order you to pay $114.50 in court costs. I'll give you 60 days in which to pay that. You can plead guilty, no contest, or not guilty, whatever you'd like. This is a non-criminal matter, like I said, so either way.
Would that stop me from getting released?
What I was just going to say is that either way, this won't hold you here any longer. I don't know if you have something else holding you here, like a probation hold or something like that, but this non-criminal matter will not hold you in jail, no matter what your plea is. How do you wish to plead to this?
What are the options here?
You can plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest. If you're not sure, I can enter a not guilty plea on your behalf and you can,
Yeah,
I'll schedule the matter for further
if
proceedings.
we could just do that for right now.
That's what I'll do. I'll enter not guilty pleas on your behalf. The matter will be scheduled for further proceedings. I'll tell you that you have 10 days to file a written request if you want a jury trial in this matter. Otherwise, it'll be a trial to the court. And you'll also be required to pay a non-refundable jury fees of $36. All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you. That's everyone today.